Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm going to once again get straight to it. Oh my gosh. So I seem to be suffering with really bad stuttering, so even if I'm not speaking like air sounds, I might actually stutter when uh, speaking um speaking with normal characters like Dream, you, and a bunch of other characters that don't stutter. But yeah, they might end up stuttering because of me. So sorry if that happens. Yeah. Anyways, onto the video. Whew. So you and Dream have been dating for a year, and a year, and Dream has basically halfway through the year, he was loving you, caring for you, being the best lover you ever dreamed of. He was your knight in shining armor. But the other half of the year, let's just say not so much. He became a workaholic. The AUs were more important than you. He barely talked to you. He barely even looked at you. He didn't kiss you. He didn't do anything. He barely interacted with you. And when it came to cuddling, forget that even existed because he doesn't really need sleep, really. So whenever you asked, he would give you a hug or a little kiss on the cheek, and then he'd wander off to his duties. He spent most of his time with the Star Sanses, and obviously he didn't need to because both Star Sanses and the bad guys, they had a truce and everything's neutral now. So the bad guys are allowed to destroy some AUs to keep balance, and the good guys, Star Sanses, are allowed to save a bunch of AUs or create more for the balance, right? To keep balance. But Dream just loved spending more time with his best mates, Blue and Ink, instead of you. And for therapy, or well, comfort, you would spend more time with Nightmare and Dust and Horror, and basically the bad guys were your friends, your comfort group. Yeah, and you would tell them all your problems and everything, and they just basically thought Dream was a bitch for everything he was doing to you. He shouldn't have been neglecting you and depriving you of attention and love, and no matter how many times you tried to explain it to Dream, he always made it seem like he was the victim in the situation and that you were being selfish for trying to keep him away from doing his duties. And you had enough. You seriously had enough, and you'd have breakdowns, and your mental health wasn't going so great, and it seemed that Dream was no longer the Dream you knew before. He was just a massive bitch. Current day, you were lying in the bathroom and you were crying to yourself, having a breakdown on debating whether you should continue the relationship with Dream or maybe just come through with it and break up with him. But you didn't want to do that. You had mixed feelings for Dream now. It wasn't true love, it was more of a little crush now. That could easily be, I don't like you anymore. You get what I mean? Like, you saw Dream as a toxic red flag. He just didn't really care anymore. And you were sad that he probably didn't care. And obviously, it's just sad. Because of this, you developed insomnia because you'd wait constantly for Dream to come home. Because live with. You used to live in the castle with Nightmare, but then when you were in a relationship with Dream, you both moved in with a house nearby the Star Sanders base, and yeah, so you would casually wait all night for Dream to come back, and sometimes he didn't come back, which meant you didn't get sleep until he came back. So yeah, you developed insomnia from waiting too long and just not getting any sleep, and Nightmare knew this, and Nightmare was basically taking care of you. He'd make sure that you were eating and drinking. He'd constantly keep track of you. Nightmare was basically the mama newt newt of the bad guys. No matter how bad the AUs thought Nightmare was, he was actually the dad of the bad guys. He made sure everything was in check and everyone's mentality was at least not at breaking point, and made sure everyone was in check, and yeah. Good. He even took care of Error when he was having his moments and, panic attacks and stuff. But as I was saying, you're currently in the bathroom of your home having a panic attack and you called for help, but obviously Dream's not in the house. You woke up and you saw that he was making breakfast and he was downstairs, but as you've called for him, you've gone out and seen that he's left a note saying he's gone to do his work once again. So you were left to cry alone in your house with red eyes, bags under bags under your eyes, and just drained. You hadn't visited the bad guys in about a month, 2 months, because Dream just wanted you to stay home and basically be with you, as he liked to call it, but for that whole 2 months, he didn't even come home or visit you or be with you. And to respect him, because you loved him so much, you did not leave. You didn't want him to be upset that you thought that he was being bad. I can't believe I'm putting myself through all of this shit for a stupid yellow dork. There was a ding-dong at the door, so you headed to it and to your eyes. You put on the best fake smile you could and opened the door. Hello? Oh, Ryan. Hello. Hi, Knight. How are you? Just came to visit. Oh, wow. You okay? Can I come in? Yeah, of course. Would you like some breakfast? Oh, sure. Well, actually, I don't really need any, but sure, why not? Because you offered. So, for his breakfast, he literally just had black coffee and probably a little bit of toast while you were eating cornflakes that seemed to be drowned in the bowl. So, what's up with you? You look horrible. You look like you haven't slept in years. What's going on between you and Dream? Is he still being an asshole? You know I can... No, it's fine. Don't talk to him. You don't need to. It's fine. We're doing great and everything's fine and better than ever. Yeah. Don't lie to me. Don't ever lie to me like that again. That was probably one of your worst lies you've ever told me in your whole entire life. Sorry. We're still the same. How come you haven't visited me and the guys for 2 months? We're worried. Dream said he wanted to hang out and, finally do couple stuff, but he lied. And I've just been alone these 2 months, basically. I don't want to make him sad by leaving, so I just stayed. I don't like him anymore, Nightmare. I'm sick of him. I don't love him anymore. It's very reasonable, and I can see why. I wouldn't love him either if that was happening to me. In a toxic relationship. It's fucking annoying and pissing me off. You should be with someone better. Like who? Like me. What? What do you mean? I'm not gonna force you into anything. But I've liked you for years, but I thought because I'm king of negativity, you'd never want to be with me. With my reputation, I didn't want to bring you down, so I rejected the thought and the feeling because I just wanted you to be with someone better. It turns out that thing that was better is worse. I like you, Ryan, and yeah. No, it seems forward, Nightmare, but I think I like you too. You've been there and cared for me, and I love you, I guess. But I always thought, no, because I'm with someone, but not anymore. As soon as I see him again, I'm gonna break up with him. I want to be with you, Knight. Please. Please take me away. I will. I will. I promise you I will. Thank you. He got close and you both started to kiss. It seemed very forward, but it's the most love you felt within a year. Well, the whole half the year. That was until... Why, Anne? You both separated. Dream! Not in all my life I would have thought that you would cheat on me with my brother. Nightmare, this is too low. Too low for even you. But of course, knowing you, you'd probably do this anyways. Why? Why did you do this? Why, Anne? It needed to be done. I love her, and so what if you love her? You don't love her enough to take care of her. I have to take care of her and make sure she's doing fine. You don't do shit, Dream. You neglect her of everything that she needs. You're not a lover, you're a user. You used her for love, and then you left her away to rot. Like every other person, you get love from them, and then you feel all happy about yourself, you boost your ego, and then you leave them to rot. They're very sad, rotting in their AUs. Yeah, that's what you do. You're a bullshitter, and you used Wyatt. I did not. Wyatt. This is low, even for you. Dream, I'm sorry. But no matter how many times I tried to explain it to you, you did not listen to me. I've fallen out of love with you. I know I shouldn't have cheated by kissing another person, especially in front of you, but if this will show you that I don't love you anymore, then so be it. I love Nightmare now. Maybe if you had taken care of me and loved me like I thought you would, Dream, then maybe we could have lasted longer. A year is too short, even for me. I've never been in a relationship, and you're my first, and most certainly the worst. I'm moving out, Dream. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Why, I know it's bad, but I'm sorry. Please just give me another chance. I could prove myself. Just stop. Get off me, you dirty brother. You girlfriend stealer. You have nothing to say. You know that you can't even play victim in this. You caused her so much pain. She always came crying to us about how much she loved you and how much she loves you, and she's sad about the fact that you might not love her. She felt like you didn't love her and that you were using her. She was right. You spend way too much time with your stupid star pals than her. She should be more important than those damn AUs. Not even I care about the AUs that much to neglect the person I love most of love. You see, you did it again, brother. What do you mean, did it again? I have to go explain to her that I'm sorry. No, you did it again. I've lost another person, haven't I? Yes, I'm glad you actually noticed this time. You had someone who loved you, admired you, desired your attention, but you neglected them and went off with your friends. Doesn't that remind you of someone? Night, don't bring up the past. I messed up and you messed up again. That's what you did. You messed up and then you messed up again. I would have thought a new person would have made the same mistake, but no, it's the same person that's made the same mistake. You're lucky I'm even talking to you, prick. Wyan, I'm ready. Let's go. You're not taking her from me. Get off! Do not touch me! You insolent little Self-control, Nightmare. Self-control. You insolent little peasant. Don't touch me. I don't want to kill you. Remember the truce, Nightmare. I know, Wyan. Let's go. I'm taking you back to the castle. Dream, we're no longer boyfriend or girlfriend. I'd like to think that we can stay friends someday. But for these days, no. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Goodbye, Dream. Wyan, please. We can talk it out. You've talked it out several times. Manipulated me into thinking that I was the person that was hurting you, that I was the one in the wrong. Not anymore, Dream. Goodbye. Wyan, please! Please! She shuts the door. They both leave. I'll make you pay, Nightmare. You dirty girlfriend stealer. With Nightmare, he'd taken you back to the castle and you'd unpacked all the things and went back and moved back into your old room. Home sweet home. Hey. Hey, Night. I know you're not doing good. I'm doing great. Everything's fine. I'm free. In a stupid, toxic relationship. You're not fine. You may be free, but you're not fine. I know that you're sad, and I'm here to comfort you. Right now, Nightmare, I'd like some quiet and alone time, please. Alright. But you better not think that I'm not coming back up in the next 20 minutes to feed you, because that breakfast you ate looked horrible. Okay. Remember, I care about you. We all do. Come down when you're ready, okay? Love you. Uh-huh. Love you too. It's okay. We'll have you quiet then. We'll be back. Bye. And after that, you just had a breakdown and sorry. And after that, you had a breakdown for like 2 minutes and fell asleep from stress. Nightmare had come in and noticed you were sleeping, and he fixed the way you were sleeping. You were sleeping in a weird position that didn't look comfortable. And he knew that you were sleep deprived, so he took off your shoes and fixed your clothes so you were comfortable, and he tucked you in bed and gave you a little peck on the head. Sweet dreams, Wyan. And then left the room. I'm gonna leave the chapter here. I know you and Nightmare are not together, but I'll probably make another part. I'm not sure. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in 4 weeks. A lot had happened. Yeah, a lot has happened, but that doesn't matter. Everything's going great. But yeah, it's almost 20 minutes, but yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed, and I wanted to give that little twist of Wyan cheating on Dream, but I didn't want it to be so sad. I wanted to give a reason to why she cheated on Dream. But yeah, this was a request and I guess I did it. So yeah. Night.